It's been said before that the three most important things in retirement are income, income, and income. Joining me now is Rick Hughes, the founder and CEO of Hughes-Retirement-Group, a Chattanooga area firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. Rick is also a popular radio show host. Thanks for joining us, Rick.
Thank you, Jess. Glad to be here.
All right, tell me, why is having income in retirement so important?
Well, we all need it. You know, we worked our entire life. We're trying to accumulate as much wealth as we possibly can going into retirement. So at the end of the day, if you don't have income, we're all in trouble.
Right, and talking about income, we like to maintain certain lifestyles. We have habits. So how important is income when it comes to maintaining or increasing our lifestyle?
Well, here's what we have to look at the end of the day. When you're getting ready to move into retirement, you need to know how much net income you're going to need during that period of time. I always say you want to try to test drive that a couple of years or at least a year before you go into retirement. But the other thing you want to look at is people out there have retirement dreams. They want to travel. They may want a vacation home, whatever that may be. So other than our day-to-day expenses, we also have to calculate in our retirement dreams.
Right, goals and dreams, of
Yes.
course. When we have this dependable income that you just talked about, what can that mean for our stock market dependence?
Well, we're looking at streams of income, things like Social Security, pension, possibly an annuity. When you're in the stock market, that can be good and that can also be bad, okay? So the biggest thing that does, if we have those streams of income, we don't have to rely strictly on the stock market, especially if we were to have a downturn.
All right, we don't really like to think about this, but we need to. What could a big loss mean at this stage of life?
Well, let's think back to 2008. There's people out there that lost 40 to 50% of their portfolio. So imagine if you're getting ready to retire or you're in retirement and you're relying on that money that's in the market and that happens. So the biggest thing is making sure you have the net income that you're going to need in retirement without relying strictly on the money that is in the market.
Yeah, all right, in talking about planning, let's talk about proper tax planning. How can proper tax planning really help our income needs?
It's huge because obviously we all pay taxes. You want to pay the least amount you possibly can legally.
Right.
So what I would say to you is make sure you have a tax plan and a tax strategy. Sit down with someone like myself that we can develop a plan, because at the end of the day, do you want to keep more of your money or do you want to give it to Uncle Sam?
Right, and this is why it's so important to work with you and your team. All right, now if someone says that they have a pension or Social Security to rely on, is that typically enough income? I know a lot of people think it is, but is it?
I'm going to say possibly it could be, okay? It goes back to that net income, how much you need. I mean, there's people in America that are living on Social Security alone. I wouldn't advise that, but sometimes that happens. Or they may have a pension, but pensions, as we know, are going by the wayside.
Right.
So the more streams of income you have, the better chances you have of succeeding in retirement. And I would say this, you know, when we sit down with people, we're calculating as if somebody's going to live to 95. Now, sometimes we get chuckles and say, I'd never live that long. I said, what if you do? And
We never know.
You never know. And if you don't, then somebody get your stuff.
Perfect. All right, Rick, thanks so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
And I have some excellent news for our viewers, of course. For you at home, if you'd like to learn more about having an income in retirement, Rick has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, he's offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. Now, this will allow Rick and his team to personally work with you and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. Now, a game plan to get you where you need to be. All you have to do, again, is be one of the first 5 callers. That number to call is 423-460-8857. Again, that number to call for a free full-blown retirement plan is 423-460-8857.